Buddy, this is Jamie the D, and with me is Mateo360.
Hello.
And,
I can't see anything yet.
You will. I'm afraid the delay's not that great, but it.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. We're going to go to the bit of Tyrian 2000 that I'd kind of been avoiding. This is episode 5. As you can see just from here, the art is a little different. And apparently we're meant to be doing something for the Hazudra, and that's a bit of a contrast, isn't it? So it's time to talk about why I've been delaying this. Episode 5 was created just for Tyrian 2000, and it's not that good. The story is very much a, oh, it was us all along, as we're going to be discovering.
Well, I'd ask how much story you could actually put into one of these kinds of games, but then Toho exists.
Toho exists, and the data cubes for this exist. It actually shocked quite a couple of people who'd even been playing the game. But, yeah, already we're seeing quite a few reused assets. The sound on this Dragon Frost is god-awful.
All I see is bullets flying everywhere.
Yeah, I'm still using the Mega Blast because, goddamn, it's a good gun. But the front weapon, the Dragon Frost, thankfully you can't hear this, Mateo, but it's making this really goddamn awful weep, 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 weep. The
I
music.
suppose it's better than an actual ice sound effect.
Yeah, I suppose. In any case, this is the acid flip episode. And, since it is episode 5 in a game that was originally designed for 4 episodes, wow, I still managed to die. The bosses are normally not very challenging.
You died as it died.
Yeah. Of course, I also had the Plasma Storm, and I still haven't shown that off. And I really should. So, admittedly, you're going to have to bear through this level again. I'm very sorry for that. But at the same time, once we get to the boss, I'll be able to show you why the Plasma Storm is so utterly and hilariously broken.
Other than the fact it seems to be bouncing off of everything.
Oh no, these are just the Mega Pulse weapons. Because I know I'm not going to need the full blast, let me just fire off a short stint the next time a big asteroid comes along. Okay? That one's big enough. Yeah, that substantially cut down the time it would have taken to get rid of that asteroid. And it didn't take too much Plasma Storm ammo. Now in a second, we're gonna see what it does to a boss when you give it both barrels.
Holy shit!
I thought...
Well then!
Yes! So, we are going to be trying the weapons that
Super
are specifically for this game. Oh wait, was the Super Carrot purchasable?
Looks like it. It was
yeah,
colored in.
Yeah, it's still not as good as the Stalker 21126, which is hands down the best ship in the game. And by the way, this is a new ship for the game, which we'll not be using because A, the sprite work again was done by somebody different, and it shows. It heavily conflicts, and also it's objectively worse. But we'll give the needle laser a fair chance. We're not going to find any upgrades to... Oh, and we're also not getting rid of the Plasma Storm. I'm sorry.
Well, why would you?
Yeah, so let's go back to Sojin for maybe the third time in the entire series. Yeah, now we can start to see the newer enemy ships, again, with a completely different style to the rest of the game. Now, some of them, like those orb ships, weren't too bad, but good lord, look at those turrets, and this. Remember kids, keep your aesthetic consistent in a game.
Oh, but where's the fun in that?
Well, you don't get shit from people years down the line. There's a good start. And,
I don't know, I've played games where the aesthetic stays the same and, like, it still give them shit.
Well, yeah, but usually you give them shit for either having a bad aesthetic, or, you know, for reasons completely unrelated to the aesthetic. Although, I will say this, for all that this is called miners, it really should be called big dangly rocks. So, yeah, Plasma Storm. We're not going to be seeing much of the bosses.
Boom.
Yeah. We're also not going to be seeing too much of the story, because, again, the story, last we left off, there was, whatchamacallit, the weirdness with Nose Drip, and Colonel Vikramod becoming, you know, like a huge face. As it turns out, this was all, according to episode 5 anyway, a ploy by the, you know, before this point, comedy Church of Zinglon, they of the ale and the spaceborne fruit, to resurrect their god. And that's the plot.
Okay then.
Yeah. And we, Trent Hawkins, have been fitted with a remote bomb and sent random places without being told this. Until much later in the game. Still, I will give credit where credit's due. They're keeping with themes. The icy world of Kamenis has defrosted, and lo and behold, lots and lots of sea life has spread in the thousands of years we've been asleep. lightning spewing sea life with boodles of hit points.
I thought Marassia was a strange animal world.
Yeah. Unfortunately, again, the difference in sprite artist is definitely visible, as this is a new tile set. And again...
Hey there.
Hey!
Hello, Grump.
You can definitely tell the difference. Actually, I'll tell you what this is vaguely reminding me of, because my brain is rather random.
What is it not random?
This is a good point. But who remembers the parody 50s ads for Wheat Crunchies?
No.
Well, you had this farmer, really hamming it up. As a young lady basically said, well, this farmer can tell the difference between wheat and chaff. Wheat! Chaff.
Oh, that's entertainingly silly, I suppose.
Yeah. There were a couple of those, but, no new ships. The Retro Ball was actually from the original game. Unfortunately, it's a bit crap. But so are most of our other weapon choices for the front gun.
Oh boy, you could shoot snot balls.
Yeah, I could shoot snot balls, or I could continue shooting lasers. Or I could go back to a classic. One of 3 classics, in fact, so... Oh, come on, just lots and lots of bullets.
Everyone loves bullets.
Everyone loves bullets. Well, except the people...
It's fun being on the other side of the bullet hell.
What do you... Okay, have you played the game with jets and guns? Because that's literally the design conceit for the game.
Yes. Yeah, I think half the reason I really needed co-commentators is, well, otherwise it would be a long train of this looks familiar.
Well, it does look familiar. I mean, I've played this game.
Yeah.
I think I got this for free on GOG at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got this before I got a GOG account, so...
Yeah, the quote-unquote good old days.
Read, I am old.
Yeah. Or at least I feel it. I mean, I'm not as old as some people.
Well, you're only slightly older than I am. I just have a hell of a lot more physical damage to my system.
So, oh, here's an asshole I really didn't want to come back.
The claw!
The claw! The fucking claw! So, yeah, if you were expecting good design decisions out of this level, congratulations, you completely failed! You failed to work out what this episode is.
On the bright side of this, you haven't gotten to the parody episode yet, have you?
You mean... Well, no, this is effectively the parody episode. This is episode 5.
Oh yeah, so you just haven't gotten to when it was absolutely fucking insane.
Well... An addendum to that is, it sort of did already with No Strip, didn't it?
Yeah, that's nothing.
Well, yeah. That also is going to be a tagline of today. You thought last episode was silly? No. No.
Meanwhile, today I saw a driver get turned into the automotive equivalent of medical grade.
Yes. Yes. Oh!
We have heard.
Yeah. In other news, it turns out that, the claw was not immune to the power of plasma.
Of course.
No, some of them are. This is the problem. Some of them are.
Yeah, that's when you basically hit the fuck your shit button.
Yeah.
You're talking about going batshit
no.
crazy. I'm trying to remember. There's some, like, SNES Gradius parody game. I'm trying to remember what it is.
Parodius.
Maybe, I don't know.
There were like 12 Parodiuses, and they were all fun. They were also
I
all
just-
Gradius bullshit, but...
Yeah, it's probably Parodius.
Did it have the penguin from Yume Penguin Monogatari?
Probably.
I honestly have no idea.
Most of them did.
Well, it could be worse. It could have been, what's it called? One or half of the enemies are hip thrusting their way to you.
Oh, crap. I know the one you mean at that. This is one of the problems with being a game reviewer. You get
One where
exposed
you
to
are
this shit.
flying a muscle man with a hole in his head,
Yeah.
and he just muscles his enemies to death.
I mean, some of those over the years have been good.
Ah, Choiniki, that's it.
Oh god, Choiniki, yeah. Okay.
Seriously, if you think this game gets silly, you have not seen shit.
No. No, you are quite correct.
Yeah, the one I'm specifically thinking of is Gokuju Parodius. Parodius.
One of the earliest ones.
Oh, it could be worse. It could be Sexy Parodius 3.
Also, the other one I've seen is Jichuo Oshiberi Parodius.
So, yeah, we're gonna need the Plasma Storm.
You need it.
Oh, yes.
But I need it!
Because... there. Because, as you may have
I found my
noticed,
chair.
failing everything else, the game is now going to resort to classic shooter bullshit.
And it will be fucking hilarious.
So, fruit.
Fruit?
Fruit!
Yes, fruit.
Up till now, fruit has been relatively safe, but now it wants to get its own back.
Congratulations, you have found the revenge of the banana.
Yep, there we go. There's tangerine saw blades, sherbet fighters.
At least strawberries count as points.
Yeah, I mean, I briefly mentioned it in the last part, but one of the points power-ups, and one of the rarer ones, is actually the Amiga logo, the original one.
There's a class for you.
Yeah.
Double swoosh.
So, by the way, the banana gun is an actual gun in the game.
Of course.
Yeah, and it's actually stupid.
Oh yeah, we will be getting to the banana gun, not this part, but soon. Oh yes, soon.
And of course, I think best ship hull is a carrot.
Yeah, you should have been using the carrot hole for this. Be perfect. Vegetable versus fruit.
I don't
While
think he has the carrot yet.
no, the super carrot is purchasable at the present time, but no. I was thinking of the arcade version, the Food Ship 9. Because, yeah, if you thought the game ended with story mode, hell no it doesn't. And I will be demonstrating that quite a few times in the next part.
There is one really nice thing about this game in general, is that it has both shields and health.
Yes. And there are ways to regenerate both if you know how.
The shield automatically regenerates.
So long as you have the generator power, yeah.
And health, well, every once in a while you can actually find a repair pickup, so...
Yeah. Right, that looks boring. Bye.
Yeah, you're kind
Hello,
of
boss.
cheesing
Goodbye,
the
boss.
bosses.
Well, it's that or be cheesed. And there we go. Episode 5 is, as far as I know, over. We have defeated the Church of Zinglon and their fruit fleet.
It's
Yeah,
over.
but you didn't get the 100% destruction.
I know.
You need to work on that.
That's okay, because now we get to demonstrate things a little early.
Oh?
Well. Okay, this is the one piece of new sprite art I do appreciate. Also the fact that they're playing the second best tune in the game. Oh well, that's enough of that.
I unmuted real fast so I could hear the music. Since we were quiet for long enough.
And, this... that's also a bit of a departure. Tyrian story mode, everyone.
It's definitely not what people expect.
Yeah. So, now that we've done all 5 episodes, it may or may not tell us about a thing we can do. And even if it doesn't, I will. And regardless of actual unlock order, I'm going to be entering in a specific code first.
If you enter in the Konami code, I'm gonna punch you, dude.
No, I'm pretty sure the Konami code isn't in this game.
Try it and see.
Nah, I'm good. After all, there are so many more fun codes. For anyone who wants to look this up between parts, by the way, there's something like 50 or 60 cheat codes, many of which are command line. Including at least one extra minigame.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But that's not what we're going to show. Instead, while this is going on, I'm briefly going to Google the cheats, because I can't remember all of them. It's been a while. Yep, there we go. Okay, I have remembered my favourite ship.
You consulted your memory.
I did. So we're just going to let the credits roll, because it's pretty much almost over. It was an
this is a time when video games didn't take 20 minutes to do the credits.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, weed number. So, we're gonna save here... Oh, there we go. There is the first cheat. For the experimental PQZ, type techno at title. However, the game has actually gone into a second loop. nothing really changes in the second loop beyond the fact that you start with incredibly overpowered things. So let us go.
Which is absolutely quite fun, blowing shit up.
Oh god, yeah, it's definitely cathartic if you play Windy. So let's spend a few minutes after we type weird. Normal difficulty. Welcome to the Food Ship 9. Starting with the Banana Blast and the special weapon of Banana Bombs. Well, let's see.
I should have clawed, but that involves taking my finger off the push to talk,
So, Super Arcade
It's
mode...
the carrot!
It's the carrot, it's got the hot dog gun. And, the weapons are hideously unbalanced in one fashion or another. The hot dog gun, for example, is not actually that good at low levels. So, it might take a short while for me to find a new one. Also, that was some unexpected slowdown. What happened there? Oh, it's also got the retro ball. Sorry, the proton cannon. There we go, back to the banana gun, which is red. Collecting power-ups of the same colour will ensure that you power it up. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out for a red to up the banana bomb's true power. Whoa, that's some interesting hitching going on there.
Is your computer choking on a game that is at least 17 years old?
Well, DOSBox is. I don't know whether the computer is. Also, there was a very weird bug that's still present in the GOG version.
Of course.
Isn't there always?
Yeah. Actually, I'm still pissed about one in particular, which would be Interstate 76.
I had to repair physics to get Overlord to work over Steam, so...
Oh, yeah. I remember that,
and that
too.
meant fucking with registry, so...
I had to completely reinstall Star Trek: A Final Unity to get to run when I streamed it last week.
To be fair, it's a Star Trek game, you can't expect quality out of those.
I don't know, it was only the third point-and-click one after the two TNG, or the two TOS ones.
As I said.
But then again, it wasn't developed by Interplay, it was developed by a company called Spectrum Holobyte.
Ah, you see, there's an issue with Spectrum Holobyte has a habit of making good games after they make bad ones.
Yeah, they had some interestingly erratic output.
Interesting in the sense of you want to swear like a motherfucker sailor.
Well,
Never looked at what else they made. Let's see.
whoa! What the hell is even going on?
All that slowdown.
Yeah!
Oh, Spectrum Holobyte was actually responsible for the TNG console games, too.
So,
I don't think anyone actually played those.
They're shit.
yeah. So,
Yeah, looking at this list, I see a whole bunch of, like, generic shit and only, like, Star Trek as far as, like, actual license shit.
So we'll be doing more of these arcade modes another time, but I'm gonna finish up with that first level again, but with a Tyrian 2000 exclusive ship.
Oh boy.
By typing lizard on the title screen, we have a literal motherfucking dragon.
Oh, it's fucking your mother. Tell your mother to get her pants back on.
Oi! Less of that, you!
said literal motherfucking dragon. I'm only gonna take that joke to the logical extreme.
Oh, Grump, sometimes.
You walked into that with both eyes open and you deserved it.
Meanie.
Fucking right.
Anyway, the dragon...
You see, now you know I'm funny, because even Jamie lets me. Yeah, the dragon... I'm not using its best weapon. And... No, you're not. You're using its condom. I'm a bad man.
So... Slowdown aside, which by the way is actually happening in-game, fuck knows how!
Your computer is choking somehow.
I think Tyrian 2000 doesn't like its own arcade mode.
Somehow, that's not surprising.
Well, I mean, it doesn't like any of us either, so...
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's that frost weapon again with the really irritating pew pew.
Zap.
Oh no, unmute for a second. Hear it. Drink it in.
No, I'm not that much of a masochist.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, it really is.
Remember
So,
what Super Great Friend had to do for his Let's Play of, what was it, Shadow Man? Because the gun just had that...
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was...
He just gave up and just said bang every time.
Yeah. So on that pew pewy note, we will be returning to arcade mode, and I'll probably do some cut footage showing each of the weapons and things like that at their full power, not at their piddly power.
Well, I'm still always going to be piddly.
I don't know, screen full of bananas.
Well, to be fair, a screen full of bananas is basically a chimpanzee's wet dream.
Yeah. So, this has been the story mode of Tyrian 2000. It's all uphill from here.
Yep, we have
Doesn't take much.
We have to dig up.
So, we'll see you next time. This has been Jamie the D.
So Grump, also known as Selnar.
Yep.
Teo 360.
And wishing you all a lovely week. Take care now.